Our first guest this morning is Eric Bibby, Director of the Youth and Recreation. And Eric has some openings that he wants to encourage you young fellows to get busy and sign up for. Right, Eric?
That's right. Yeah, we our spring brochure has been out for a couple weeks now. We're starting up the bulk of our programs next week for the spring. Some are later on in the spring, including softball, our travel league softball for grades 3 to 6 for the girls, as well as our farm league t-ball, which is played right out behind the community center. We still have plenty of openings for those. We need kids to come sign up. The sooner the better, so we can figure out how many teams we have and all that, fields and all that stuff.
Now, how many kids do you have and how many do you need?
For softball, we typically get a couple teams a year. So to get a couple teams, we'd probably need about 20 to 25 kids. We're about halfway there.
That's all, 12 and a half?
Yeah, so that's about normal because there are a lot of private softball leagues in town.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of girls play that. But we have this available for the girls that want to play a laid-back recreational league, a fun league.
Yes.
And then our farm league is a fun one. That starts in May. That's for grades K1 and 2. We usually have 3 to 4 teams, and they kind of play little informal games against each other outside.
That ought to be fun.
Oh yeah, and it's more of a teaching atmosphere. Everybody bats every inning. We have tees available. They can have their coaches pitch to them, but it's more for them to learn the game. And we're happy if by the end of the season, not every kid goes to every ground ball. There's a big mass moving around the field. So if we could get that habit out of there by the end of the season, then we've succeeded. But it's fun though for everybody involved, and parents coach, and we have staff there, and it's a fun environment.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, not to chase every ball.
Yeah, exactly. So Farm League, we're going to take registrations right up through the beginning of May, so we still have plenty of time for that to sign up. Softball, we take them until the second week of April, so it's kind of getting a little closer now. Yeah. So the sooner
how
many
people do you need for softball?
We're going to need another about 10.
Really,
10 to
that
12.
many?
Yeah, but we usually get there. People come and sign up, whether it's last minute or not.
Now, what grade is this?
The softball is a travel league. There's a 3rd and 4th grade league and a 5th and 6th grade league. And they can play anywhere from Yarmouth up to Provincetown.
Wow.
And then the Farm League T-ball is just all in-house. It's right here at the community center.
So what grades are those now?
The Farm League is grades K1 and 2.
And those, the travel?
The travel is grades 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Yep. And you could sign up anytime here at the Recreation Department. You could print off a registration form off the website and send it in. Or even if you just want to get your name on the list, give us a call. We can put you on the list, and you can come fill out the paperwork later, which is fine.
Now, do any of these kids have to pay?
Yeah, there is a fee. The Travel League softball is $45. That includes 10 games, at least 1 or 2 practices a week. They get their uniforms. They get medals or trophies at the end of the year. Pays for umpires, all that stuff. Farm League is $40. Same thing. They all get their Farm League T-ball T-shirts. Staff, all that equipment. So it's a nominal fee, but if there's anybody out there that needs help in paying the fee, we don't turn anyone away. So we'll figure it out.
All right. So all they have to do is let you know.
Yep, and they could ask me directly or any of my staff about scholarship options, which is what we call it.
Yes.
And we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
All right. Very good. Does that mean they can pay less, or you pay the whole thing?
Yep. They could. Well, it depends, case by case. We'll make a determination. So they could pay. They could pay half. They could pay less. Some people don't have to pay at all. So we have money set aside for scholarship for people.
I know big families, if they have a lot of kids
Sure.
in these programs, it gets to be a lot of money.
Well, it's something we do in the summer as well. With something like our camp program, it can get expensive. It's a very reasonable price for a camp. It's $150 for 2 weeks, every day, 9 to 4. But if you have 4 kids, you're talking, a lot of money. So we do have reduced rates depending on how many kids you have that you're signing up. So we try to make it work for everyone. We've, in the 10 years I've been here, we've never turned anybody away because of a financial issue. So
well, that's good to hear.
So we make it work.
Yeah, very good.
Also, staying with the spring, I think I spoke about it last time I was here, but I wanted to reinforce it, we are doing fishing clinics for the
That's
first
right.
time.
Yeah.
One-day fishing clinics. We're going to have a youth clinic Tuesday, April 19th from 10 to 2. They're going to start here at the community center, get a little classroom instruction on fishing and the right way to bait your hook.
Now,
and
that's a day off, right, from school?
yeah, that's during school vacation week, yes.
That's very good.
And then they'll move over, we'll transport them right to Long Pond, and they'll get to put their learning to the test. Yeah, so it should be fun. It's only $10 a kid. They'll get instruction from Michael Rosenthal, who's a certified master instructor for the Mass Wildlife Angler Education Program. He's donating his services, so you get good instruction, a full day of fishing, and pizza. So, you know, pretty good deal.
$10 disappears real quickly.
That's right. And then we're also doing an adult one. If there's any adults out there want to learn how to fish or have never really fished and want to try to get into it.
Have you had any sign up?
Yeah, we've actually had 7 or 8 adults sign up for it already.
Very good.
It's May 10th, that one. May 10th, same time period from 10 to 2, $10 a person, same thing. And we could buy the adults pizza too, because everybody likes pizza. So that should be fun. We do have enough people signed up now to run the class, but we do have room for more.
Very good.
And the last thing for the spring I wanted to update, this past winter we had scheduled a family movie night. We were going to show the movie The Nut Job. It's an animated kids movie, and have a dinner, breakfast dinner here at the community center. It got canceled because of the leak in the community center. So we have rescheduled it. It's going to be April 20th. That's also during school vacation week. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday. So we have plenty of room for that. You could sign up. You get, I forget, the cost is only about $15. You get a movie, you get a full dinner. It's $15 for your whole family.
So is that going to be the breakfast, or is that going to be actually dinner?
Well, it's going to be breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah.
All right,
So
okay.
kids seem to love. I know my kids love that. So we'll give it a shot. So that's the
Very
spring
nice.
stuff, and all our other stuff that's starting up next week. We still have plenty of room for as well. Tennis, youth tennis, indoor soccer, our Fun Friday after school programs, our sneaker street hockey. All have space available still. They are running programs, but we still have space if anybody wants to get in and sign up.
Very good. And this year you are going to get me somebody from the tennis.
Sure. Well, yeah, the summer was the next thing I was going to get into. Our summer brochure should be out next week. Our full brochure on all programs for the summer. We have an early registration period for the whole month of May, so you can't register until May 1st. Okay. If you miss the month of May, we do have a big registration day in June, the Friday before programs start. So there's plenty of time to sign up. We're going to put it out next week so people have a full month to plan their schedules and figure out what they want their kids to do. A couple new things we're going to have this year. We're going to have a separate small camp run out of the middle school for 13 and 14-year-olds. Our standard camp is for ages 6 to 12. So this will hit another demographic of ages of kids. We're going to do a lot of trips. We'll be going to Paw Sox baseball games. We'll go on hikes at Nickerson State Park. Anything, really. We're up for anything. We have the vans. We'll just hop in the van and go do it. We'll bumper boats. We'll do bowling. We'll do anything.
Well, it sounds like a good program.
Should be fun, yeah.
Well,
So
there
look
should
out
be a
for
lot
that
of
one.
things.
And we're also going to do kayak and paddleboard rentals this year down at Cahoon Beach. That's another good one. So you can
Where's
come.
Cahoon Beach now?
Cahoon Beach is part of Long Pond.
Oh, okay.
Off of Long Pond Drive, you make a left on Cahoon's Road, and it's right down at the end of that.
Okay.
It's a guarded beach. We'll have a staff member there that'll rent you a kayak for very, very cheap, reasonable prices for you and your family. You can go out, explore Cahoon's Beach. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we got going on. And one last thing about the summer, we are right in the middle of hiring staff for the summer. The recreation staff goes from 4 of us to about 65 of us.
Wow.
So it's an expanding family in the summer. And we're always looking for more lifeguards, gate attendants for the beaches, camp counselors, tennis instructors, swim lesson instructors, baseball, basketball, soccer, lacrosse. If you want any kind of job that relates to any of those, come on in and fill out an application, or you can get an application off the website and send it in. The sooner the better. So we'll be doing interviews all through the month of April.
So this is your busy time.
This is it. It's starting to ramp up now. So, I'm starting to get the calls from prospective lifeguards. So
Oh, that must
we'll be
good.
ready to go. Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Sure.
When people are calling you looking for jobs.
Yeah, and
that's good.
lifeguards are. There's a shortage of lifeguards across Cape Cod the past few years,
Okay.
and it seems we made it last year, and it seems we're getting a lot of newer kids this year, which is great. We also offer our own training classes for lifeguarding at the end of the summers, in hopes that those kids will come back and work for us in the future.
Well, that's a good program.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
you want to get those kids.
Yeah, and we encourage
online.
The Harwich kids, the local kids to come in for jobs. We love to give job opportunities to the local kids in town.
And what are they making hour now?
It depends on the job. A lifeguarding job ranges from about $13 to $16 based on how many years you've been here per hour.
Yeah.
But they get a full 40-hour week, and if they're really ambitious, they can pick up more shifts as well. So it's a good summer job.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. $14 is
yeah, it's
good
not
for
bad.
kids.
I mean, there's a lot to it. It's a big responsibility. But you're never alone on a beach. You're there with other staff. There's plenty of support staff back here at the base, we call it, in the summer. So you have a lot of support, and it's a fun job.
It sounds it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I think that's my update.
that's your update.
I think so.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
Good.